challenges at the Ghana National Gas Company, their gas processing plant at Atuabo. Gas supply for generation has been limited, which caused some customers to experience intermittent interruption in power supply. We apologize unreservedly for the inconvenience caused the public as a result of this challenge. Engineers from GNGC are currently working to address the issue and restore full supply of gas. Gridco and ECG will continue to monitor the situation, which is expected to normalize once the issue at the plant is addressed. This was issued on the 25th of September. We are in the first week of October. We do not know, and we have no update to the fact that they have fixed the problem, or the gas problem, the processing plant problem at Atuabo has been fixed. It also tells a story. Without that, it appears there will be a major deficit that ought to be fixed one way or the other. We have stopped giving people timetables in this country because we don't think they should plan their lives. You get the point? Because we knew this is happening. We have not been told how long it's going to last. At least this is the reason they are giving us. We have not been told that this is going to last 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, or going to 4 years. We've not been told anything like that. And yet people continuously are reporting across the country. I know Wager, old barrier, around that end too. Consistent the last 2 or 3 days, they've been having power interruptions. It is only sensible that somebody tells the people that this, even though you've told that this was happening, how do I plan along that? Because this one, you say you can fix it soon enough, and appears it's taking more than a week for that to be fixed. At least you've not issued a statement to say that you have fixed it.
Yeah,
you get my point.
Yeah.
Now that and see, no matter your problems with Samuel Dubik Mahama, you can never fault him for responding to matters like this. He will quickly come out, he himself, come and say, "Oh, this is the problem. We'll fix it soon for you."
Yeah,
you get a point. So we should have his replacement. He was luckily at customer service, so the presumption is that he understands customer service. We should have him acting with dispatch and not disrespecting the customers by having lives that are unplanned. So you plan, you have done some small, food, put it in the refrigerator, 6 hours, full spot. Nobody's paying for it, nobody cares about that, and we are in a serious economic crisis too. So it should be sensible for you to intervene quickly so that the rest of us can plan our lives. If this is going to be a major problem too, let us know. If we need to hold a conversation about where we are getting fuel from and whether or not we are paying for gas or we are not paying for gas, if there are underlying issues you are not discussing with us, I mean, see, it will come out. Like the way you told us that it was on plants. Yeah, it was 64 plant or so out of the 32,000 that was causing the doom saw. And everybody realized it was not true. It will come out eventually. So please, respect the people who are your customers. And unfortunately for us, we don't have the option. It's not like telecom where we can say that today I'm fed up with my network, I'm going to another one. This one, monopoly of a sort. So I don't have an option. So please tell them, okay, Kojo, you are powerful. They will listen to you. Tell them that they should be respectful with their customers too.
First, we want to hear from the customers. So, listen, is this a reality for you? Are you experiencing this? We're going to open the phone lines in a minute. We'd like to hear you on that. But also, while we have you on the phone, let's also talk about the thing that matters to us the most right now, and that is Galamsey, right? So, right now, organized labor is squaring up against government, okay? On the 10th, there are going to be disruptions if organized labor ends up going on strike. My question to you is this: do you want this to happen? Are you in support of organized labor hitting the streets, going on strike to stop Galamsey? Or not? Whatever your view is. You want to talk to organized labor? Call us. If you want to talk to government, call us. Whoever you want to express your view to, I certainly want to hear your view expressed here on our show. So call us 0302 216 541 055 1111 997. Okay, 0302 216 541 055 1111 997. All right. Okay. So while we're waiting for that first call to come through, if you're speccing that old car or doing a home makeover or aiming for a relaxing beach getaway, I need one of those. You can use your ABSA card 10 times or more in a month and be the winner in the ABSA Change Your Story promotion. Earn extra entries by using their digital channels 5 times or more. Between now and the end of October, 5 lucky winners will take away 40,000 Ghana cedis each every month to change their stories. For more information, go to any ABSA branch today. This promotion is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Your story matters. ABSA. Terms and conditions apply.
Now, in today's dynamic business environment, a robust workforce is pivotal to achieving success. This is why we've thoughtfully designed our corporate health insurance plans to empower your employees and boost your organization's performance. With Equity Health Insurance, your investment transcends ordinary insurance. It represents a commitment to the future of your company. Our health plans are individually tailored to accommodate the unique needs of your employees, offering comprehensive coverage and exceptional benefits. Our support goes beyond administrative tasks and premiums. At Equity Health Insurance, we are dedicated to standing by your side throughout the entire journey. Please feel free to reach out to us on 0501 515 124 or 0539 135 073 so that we can further enhance the level of service we provide to you. Equity Health Insurance, always here for you.
All right. Well, we've got Isaac James on the line from Frafraha. Isaac James, good morning.
Good morning, KY. How are you?
Not bad, my brother.
And good morning to my neighbor, the ancestor.
Good morning, Isaac James.
Yeah. In fact, I'm not going to talk about the power situation. The heart of the matter is this Galamsey issue that is killing all of us. Because I think we should stand our ground that mining or small-scale mining should be stopped in this country. That is the solution. Please, we are pleading with NDC and MP. In fact, we are not pleading with them. We are tired of them. Their hypocrisy and their lackadaisical attitude. We want illegal mining or small-scale mining stop in this country. Even if we can stop mining in totality. Because this country is facing a danger of existential threat, and we are joking with this thing. Somebody will wake up the whole chapter. I mean, Jesus Christ, to come and say that we are stopping us now. What kind of leaders are we raising? I mean, what did they go to school to learn? Please, we are backing organized labor, and we want mining or small-scale mining to be stopped in this country so that we will be free. Thank you very much.
God bless you too. Sahene is in Ejiso. Sahene, good morning. Good morning, Sahene. Have we got Sahene on the line? I think we may have lost Sahene from Ejiso. Call us back, okay? We'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Look, today's conversation is obviously about Galamsey. There's nothing more important. We want to know, are you backing organized labor in their plans to strike from the 10th of October or not? We want to hear from you. Chidiak is in Southla. Chidiak, good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. In the first place, the medical doctor who says they will never stop Galamsey, his certificate should be taken away from him. Because if this is how the man thinks, then how will he treat his patients? That's number one. Number two, gas plants. Somebody is able to build gas plants, and somebody is in power and he could not manage it. I mean, how? And then labor. They have to wait until everything gets bad and we all start dying before they go on strike. Anyway, we take it like that. Thank you.
Thank you, Chidiak. Ebenezer calls us all the way from the Upper West region. Hello, Ebenezer. Do we have Ebenezer? Hello. Right. Apologies. We've lost Ebenezer there. But please, by all means, try and call us back. We want to hear all of your views. You know the numbers 0302 216-541 and 055 1111 997. Papa Ansan is on the line. Hi, Papa. Hi, Papa Ansan.
Oh, Okofu Jehoshaphat. Good morning. And historian Amwa and lawyer Aqua.
They are here.
God bless you all and congrats too.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, in this modern Ghana, our leaders don't have conscience. I always say and use the Bible verse. Galatians chapter 3, verse 1 to 3. It's there. I'm not insulting them, but the Bible says it. And Revelation 2:23, God will kill them if they want to kill us by doing galamsey, polluting the rivers for us to drink. God will start killing them. God will kill them. God will kill their children. It's not, you see, yesterday someone was saying, we have the sea. We can turn the sea into water so that we will drink. I was asking that person that, are you normal? Do you know how much it costs for that thing to happen? You are there telling us that. So, you see, that person is an MPP guy, so I don't blame him. That doctor that is ranting here and there, you sometimes, when you get such a person at the hospital, what would they expect? He will give you a different dose of medicine. Ghana, we are suffering. You see, last time I told you people that I went to Amansia Central because of this Galamsey issue.
Mm-hmm.
I went.
Hello? Oh, we've lost Papa Ansa. Oh, what's going on? We're very sorry about that. Please, 0302 216 541 055 1111 997. Call us. Paul is in Kaswa. Hi, Paul.
Hello, please. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Please, I also want to talk about the direct license. Recently, as well, we experienced yesterday, for instance, the lights went out the whole day, and still somewhere 10, and it was really frustrating because you need electricity to work. People go to work, there's no light, they have to wait, there's nothing, and then they have to pay workers. So I think they need to get a laptop, and then they need to let us know what to do now so that we can schedule our time because it's over. All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling us, Paul in Kaswa. You can call us too. We're talking about two things this morning. One, a strange power cut pattern that we've noticed about 6 hours every night happening in many parts of the country. Have you experienced that? How has it affected you? But also, I mean, the big one is obviously Galamsey. And we want to know what your thoughts are on organized labor's plans to strike from the 10th. What do you want to say to organized labor? What do you want to say to the government of Ghana, whose responsibility it is to solve the problem today? Shem is in Pram Pram. Shem, good morning.
Hello, Kudu. Great rising.
Yeah, long time. How are you?
Sorry, you did there. Kudos to the whole team. Kudos to the whole multimedia.
Thank you.
Job
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can bet my last 100 Ghana with Winston or Raymond. Or could you? This strike won't come off. Why do you give government the period from now to 10th for them to pretend like they want to solve the issue? You see, we are not angry enough. We are not frustrated enough. We don't have that patriotism maybe a Ghanaian must have. Therefore, we do some of these things as if they are semantics. I say, yeah, these are go. Meanwhile, we all know water represents life. And the moment water is lost, we lose life. Organized labor, you go to government, Yaka won't tell you. Our president had the opportunity to even address this issue when he was addressing DJA issue over the weekend. Now we go to him and say that from now to 10th, come on, let us be up and doing. When it comes to the mining issue, I say, go the year 2 from Tete. Ghana used to be called Gold Coast too. I say, no me things that go the year 2 from Tete. Yeah, that everybody. Maybe want to go to a plan proper with her. Let us speak truth to power. Let us stop mining. Let us stop mining. If we claim we are the ones that put a president there, we are the ones that put our MPs there, why is it that they come and they do the opposite? Why do we do this? Let's not vote blindly, especially coming this election. Both election timer. Let us vote outside this circle of MPP and NDC. They are both mediocre, myopic, and misguided, and they will continue to do this to ask the masses. If these people don't have more than 2 million or 3 million people, like in quote MPP or NDC party faithfuls, they don't have it. But we, the so-called swinging votes, we always do. Mekotuma where I'm saying we vote. Mekotuma who say we vote? Excuse me, you are helping the electoral process. You are helping the statistics. You are helping that person to know that at least people are also looking up to me to bring up a solution. Let us do this. If we don't do this, it will continuously be a vicious cycle. We don't even see it. Let's get serious and let us put the right people there, and we know them. We know them. Let us not pretend as if we don't know the right people from the wrong people. This man here also a doctor, so everybody. How do you vote for such a person? How do you vote for him again to represent you again? What do you look out for before you put somebody there to become an MP? Let's be serious. Let's be serious. It is no more. We can't blame our forefathers for the decisions they've made. Yeah, Papa, why a mistake? One over MPP and NDC. Yeah, MPP and NDC because I don't even care what I'll get from you. I care about what the country represents. All your mobile. Outside, thank you.
Wow, that was heartfelt. We appreciate your call. All right, let's go to Amam from. We have Asase on the line. Hello, Asase. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kojo and team. How are you?
We're very well, thank you. Thanks for calling.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. In fact, the fight against Galamsey has been fought in so many forms. But the way it is now, it is affecting the people, for which I know government is really sensitive to it. But the right approach to stop is where we have gotten. And for this reason, when we even listen to well-meaning Ghanaians, they are of the view that mining is really an economic venture. For that reason, we cannot do away with it completely. There are also people of the view that once it has become an economic venture, now it has become life-threatening. So now the question is, which is more important? Is it the economic venture that we have to look at, or the life-threatening aspect that we have to look at? And I believe every meaning Ghanaian will go for our life being saved. That is where we have gotten to at the moment. And so, if it has become life-threatening, then it is very important that we look at it and also save posterity, because that is what society should always aim at. I think our president said they know how to bring back the economy, but once life is lost, it cannot be brought back. And so, from this point of view, it means we are all thinking on the same direction. Now, when we look at the approach that we have to take, I am of the view we have to involve strong governance. We need to involve the community, and we need to ensure that there is enforcement of law. All these things, although you believe, have been done. We have the governance, where the president set up the interministerial team led by Professor Boateng. It has been done. Now, when we go to community engagement, people in the community are being engaged. When we go to the enforcement of law, we are told that people who are arrested are put behind bars, or they are sentenced in one way or the other. But we see it as not so punitive. But at the end of it all, there is enforcement of law. So for me, I believe that for us to solve this issue,
we need to address the root causes, improving governance and involving communities, and significantly, Ghana, we should be able to collaborate with international organizations. We should seek technical assistance and financial support from international environmental agencies, mining associations, and foreign governments to enhance efforts to stop illegal mining.
Okay. Thank you, Asase. Thanks for sharing. Let's go to Tema. Nat, good morning.
Good morning, Kujo.
Yes, how are you, Nat?
I'm fine. And you guys?
We are very well, thank you, and thanks for calling us.
Yeah, so I want to ask one question. Where is the National Security Minister? Is it still in this country?
I believe he is.
And what is he doing? Is it still in his office? Doing what? He's supposed to resign. I mean, that is my problem.
Why do you say so?
Because our water bodies, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe it. Because we know when there is a war, it is the only means that you can do to, you know. So if our water bodies have been destroyed and they are still in power, what are they doing in power?
Okay, Nat, thank you. Thank you for calling us. Ajiman Joseph is calling us from Tema. Hi, Ajiman Joseph.
Morning, Uncle. I hope you're doing well.
Kaka Crew, how are you, my boss?
By the grace of God, I'm fine. Congratulations to you and us all for the Grace Award.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, Uncle, we should ask you on both or just one.
Oh, feel free. I'll give you some time. You can touch on both if you want.
For the power outage, it seems what they should do is they should inform us if there's any difficulties, because this power fluctuation will be a problem disturbing our electrical gadgets. You understand? My issue is on a Ramsey. Let me give you a brief and a great scenario that we should consider, and let's all judge and see how best we can solve this Ramsey.
Right.
It has been alleged. I got a serious information from somewhere that one of the serious groups in Galamsey is being guided by the military men. So at a point in time when this operation Stop Galamsey met these groups and they wanted to stop them, all that they did was exchange of money. They just put money in this Ghana must go thing, put it in their vehicle, there they go. And it is understandable that a unit from the military can give out military men to take care of somebody who is having his or her business, a private business person. So if military men are going to stop Galamsey and in the end they go and meet a Galamsey pandit who is also guided by military, how can they arrest them? Let's think about this. That's my take on that.
Thank you, Ajiman Joseph. We'll stay in Tema and talk to Nyamiye. Hi, Nyamiye.
Hi, Kujo.
How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
You guys are doing a great job. And
thank you.
I thank God for your lives.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Kujo, this Galamsey thing is worse than COVID. It's worse than Ebola. The way the president was giving us an update when COVID struck, I think we should get the same thing. We should have a regular update, because what is happening, our very existence is at stake here. I don't know what else we need to say for action to be taken to stop this thing. May God bless us all.
God bless you too, Nyamiye. And our fourth call in a row from Tema. This is Bismarck. Hi, Bismarck. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Kojo, how are you?
Very well, thank you, my brother.
Thank you. I'm doing well. May the God take good care of all of you. The Joy FM, my station.
Amen. You too, brother.
Kojo, this Galamsey issue is disturbing everybody. And I think the chiefs and we, the people of Ghana, must wake up. We must wake up at once. Because for me, I don't have money to buy even sachet water. How much more bottled water? Kojo, God has given us rivers. And see this Galamsey. Every day we are talking about this Galamsey. We have leaders, we have chiefs, we have opinion leaders. Because of people, their personal interest, they don't care. Kojo, I think the Labour must wake up. They have kept long too much. They have kept long too much. This country, we are suffering. Look at the rivers. They are destroying every river. So do you think God will forgive them? God will never, super deep power will never forgive them because of their personal interest. They must stop. They say if persuasion fails, force must apply. This small-scale Galamsey, whatever, they must stop at once. Thank you, Kojo. God bless you.
Thank you and God bless you, Bismarck from Tema. You can call us too, 0302-216-541. Labour says they'll strike from the 10th of October. What are your thoughts on that? I want to say to government, it's all about Galamsey. Or perhaps you want to say something about these power cut patterns that we've observed. Agude is our next caller. Agude, where are you calling us from?
Boss, I'm calling from Kwadaso in Kumasi.
Wonderful. Let's hear you.
Yeah. A very good morning to you, cherished listeners.
Good morning.
Especially the next President of the Republic, Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia. You see, boss, I am beginning to question the motives behind this organized labor strike. I really don't get it. Seriously speaking. You see, people are giving some of us the mindset or the idea that organized labor is being influenced from somewhere. I always ask myself, are the leaders of organized labor in this country, have they been in this country all this while, or they just recently came here? I remember in 2020, when UDC media urged the president on to put his presidency on the line to fight against Galamsey. In 2020, where excavators were banned and some of the Galamseyers were arrested and in prison, we had an opposition party going to the Galamsey side, inciting the Galamseyers against the ruling government. In fact, telling them to vote against the MPP because they were, making them lose their jobs. Yesterday, I chanced upon a video where Mahama was seen in the video saying that we complain of youth unemployment in the country. Galamsey is what the youth are doing to at least survive. So now that we are saying it should be banned, where do we want these people to get their daily bread from? You see, organized labor, instead of them to have asked all political parties to come on board, to at least tell the people of Ghana their plans of fighting against Galamsey, they are just going attacking the government. Just like they did in 2020, forced Akufo-Addo to fight against Galamsey, where the NDC took advantage, incited the Galamseyers against the government, and then these Galamseyers actually went ahead and punished Akufo-Addo and the MPP in the 2020 election. Is it the same thing? Why is it that organized labor kept mute, kept quiet all these years, and suddenly found their voice 2 months to elections? Kojo, let's be sincere to ourselves. Let's be sincere to ourselves. You see, I really like what Shada said, that he doesn't support any protest 2 months to an election, because any such protest is influenced by politics. It's not for any genuine reasons. And I dare say that organized labor, the leadership of organized labor, are now doing the biddings of the NDC. I am telling you, why 2 months to election? That you are coming out to say you are going to declare a nationwide strike. Why 2 months to election? Why didn't they say this 2001, 2002? Why did 2 months to election that year? Why? I mean, it's obvious that certain political parties have studied. They have studied the electoral parties in Ghana, and they have realized that they are losing the elections. Hence, they are hiding behind this. Some of these organized labor, CEOs, and such people to incite the people of Ghana against the. You see, they just want to push the Akufo-Addo government to fight against the Galamsey, just like they did in 2020, so that the NDC can take advantage of it and then incite the Galamseys against the MPP government.
I see. Agude, can I ask you something? I mean, I'm just curious. Okay. Have we lost Agude? Oh, okay. We've lost Agude. All right. Ebenezer is in the Upper West region. This will be our last caller for now. Hello, Ebenezer. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks for calling us.
Okay. My contribution is about the fight against Galamsey.
Okay.
Yes, it's like all the loud voices are just speaking against it without also talking about what is engineering Galamsey. We are in a country where we have basically no plan for young people in this country as far as job opportunities are concerned. Today, as we speak, there is basically nothing for young people to depend on. But we are seriously talking about the fight against Galamsey, which has employed over 1 million young people in this country. So today, as we want to collapse Galamsey, what do we want the young people to feed on? We should also be concerned about these factors. You cannot solve a problem without addressing the factors that are causing the problem. Are we not concerned about what the young people should also be feeding on? Are we not concerned about that as well? We are living in a country where we don't have jobs for young people, but we got a government, a president who used $58 million to dig a hole. Can you imagine the kind of factory a $58 million could have built, and can you imagine how many people such a factory would have employed in this country? Can you imagine? So what should the young people feed on? If we succeed in chasing all of them out of the Galamsey site, we should also be concerned about what they will be feeding on as well. We should not only be thinking about the destruction. Man must feed as well. Even though the destruction is going on, no one is supporting that. But our chiefs, our clergy, the politicians, we should also be concerned about what people should be feeding on. Young people will be feeding on in this country. What measures are we putting in place? We are just misbehaving with public funds without creating any jobs, no opportunities in the system. The only opportunity you will not pay bribe, the only opportunity you will not need protocol is Galamsey work. The few opportunities that are in the system, if you don't have a strong person to give you protocol, you won't get it. If you don't have money to pay bribe, you will not get that opportunity. The Galamsey side, you don't need any protocol, you don't need to pay any bribe to do Galamsey work to earn a living. These are the reality we must also accept. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling, Ebenezer. Thanks to all of you who called us. Really, very interesting contributions there.
Yes, and some of these arguments are very tiring, frankly. Let's be fair to ourselves. There is no country in this world where there isn't unemployment. There is nowhere, even in the best of states that you talk about, the 14.9 that we consistently make reference to. It is also because we have not planned properly, and nobody is disputing that. Oh yes, so because a couple of young people ought to get jobs, or you say put it at 1 million of them, the 33 rest of the population should die. Then if they die, who are they going to generate those resources for? So see, again, it's not true that we've not been having alternative conversations about employment. So let's stop this kind of argument, because it justifies why we are destroying the future of our people. Those same young people, are they better off pretending to be working in those, what they call the Galamsey areas, and getting into those polluted waters, so that next year or in the next 10, 15 years, they'll go and for who to give them the kidney machines for them to do that dialysis? So that if they become a burden on our collective, health system, how would they be taken care of? So it is very myopic, and we should be very frank with our people on these things. There are graduates who do not have jobs to do in this country. So they should also go and steal. Should they take up armed robbery? Is that the alternative for us in this country? That merely because you don't have a job, you can actually take to any illegal activity and do what you like. Do we know the proposal that we push forward when we do some of these ridiculous arguments? And we should be very careful as a people. In any case, today, even the last conversation, we said there was a national alternative livelihood employment program in place. They give data about the number of people that they are finding jobs in Galamsey areas too. But we know truly that these people, they are not interested in those kind of jobs.
Of course not, because those are not jobs.
Yes. They are not interested. They are not interested in the farming alternatives that are available. Because they don't get as much as they are getting in these, what they call it, pits. And that is the truth. So let nobody come and pretend that these people are looking for, oh, okay, so they have nothing doing. They are looking for ways to survive, like all other people. When their colleagues elsewhere started off by working in all of these retail shops and all of that, that's not what they are looking for. And they exhibit the kind of money and the amount of wealth they get from these things.
You see,
so we should stop these arguments. It only goes to show that we are not a serious people and that we do not understand the gravity of the problem that we are dealing with today.
Ray, we have to be very, very careful as a people. We have to be very, very careful. You see, this kind of thinking that, well, why stop crime? If you stop the crime, then there will be no jobs.
And the same person is talking about
as if crime is a job. And he's upset that someone built a cathedral. He thought that was wrong. But as for Galamsey, the one that's poisoning our water, that one is right because it will give people jobs. It's not a job, it's a crime. Understand that. It's a crime, not a job. And it's a crime because of laws that we have passed collectively as a nation. It wasn't passed by one party or the other. We all agreed that poisoning water is a crime. We all agreed. So if people are poisoning water, you say we should let them because that's the only job they have. That the only job they have is to poison our water. What are you saying? What are you saying?
And the water of they themselves and their family members.
Of they themselves. Well, how do you make this argument? How do you make this claim? And there was someone who called before him. As for him, his whole concern is the election. This is all about why this time? Why is it happening at this time? Let me ask you this, Ghanaian. Which is more important to you right now? The election or poisoned water? I mean, just think about that for the day. Of these two things, which one is more important? The election or poisoned water? If your party loses the next election, measure the impact of that on your life. Compare it to if all the water in Ghana is poisoned, the impact on your life. Which outcome do you prefer as a Ghanaian? If you can answer that question, come back and let's talk. But all of you who are fixated on election, my brother,
we'll be having elections in this country. We'll be holding elections. We have domestic debt exchange. Indeed, no matter the way this election will go, we will still be paying debt up to whichever number of years that's required.
We have had
there are things that people agree on generally, like protecting their water bodies, like protecting the future of their country. Every country, regardless of ideological differences, they agree on these things. How do we have a debate about this matter?
The life you are living, how will it materially change if your party wins? How will it change? And how will your life materially change if you can't drink water? Compare these two situations and tell me which conversation we should be having right now. Whether it's about party, it doesn't matter who wins in December, but it matters whether you can find water to drink. That one there, it matters, my brother. Let me make that argument on your behalf. If you can't see it, if you are too politically blind to see that you need water to drink, then sit back and let us talk about it for you. At least let us safeguard the water for you so that you have some to drink and come and be a foot soldier with the energy. Use the energy to come and fight for your party. But first, let's get you water to drink. Dear God.